18 or currently own a cell phone or a smartphone are looking to purchase one within the next 12 months. This is the question: how do I know what type of smartphone I should buy? Over the next few minutes, I will break down exactly what to look for in a smartphone and how to find a phone that fits your specific needs. When choosing a smartphone, there are a number of different characteristics to take into consideration. I will cover some of the main things to look for, such as radio technology, the operating system, the phone's physical features and battery life, and of course everyone's favorite, apps market. First, I will cover radio technology. Many of you may be asking, what is radio technology? Well, essentially, radio technology is the wireless signal that your cell phone uses. In Canada, there are two main forms of radio technology. The first is called CDMA, which stands for Code Division Multiple Access. CDMA uses a hybrid technology that allows you to use less cell sites, which provides the customer with a better area of coverage. However, there are a smaller selection of phones available by CDMA providers. The second radio technology is known as GSM. GSM phones offer greater selections of smartphones, easier ability to switch between phones, as you can simply switch your SIM card between different phones. And finally, it provides a faster internet service for those who use it. It is up to you to decide what characteristics of each radio technology are more important to you. After you have done choosing which radio technology you would prefer, and you have found a provider that facilitates it, the next thing you need to look for is the operating system that's best for you. There are several different operating systems available in today's market. Right now, I will discuss the main technologies and their benefits. There are 5 main operating systems in the market today. They are iPhone OS, Android, Symbian, Windows Mobile OS, and finally BlackBerry OS. It is important to take the OS into consideration when purchasing a smartphone because it essentially changes the personality of your phone and the way in which you use it. The iPhone OS is one of the most popular and is only available on the iPhone itself. The operating system offers its consumers the best mobile web browser, as well as multi-touch features and excellent multimedia. This means you can enjoy music, video, movies from the comfort of your phone. It also features the largest mobile network in the world to facilitate all your multimedia needs on the go. Next is the Android OS. It is now being used more and more in different types of phones, such as big names as HTC, Sony Ericsson, and Motorola, thus giving consumers a variety of phones to choose from that use the Android operating system. The Android system also offers an efficient multitasking feature that allows the user to perform multiple tasks and run apps at the same time. This is said to be the fastest growing OS, and it's powered by the technological powerhouse Google. Next, there's Nokia's proprietary operating system known as Symbian. This OS system opened up to the market, allowing customers more phone options that run on the system, including many phones from the Sony Ericsson line. This OS specializes in perfecting actual phone functionality, meaning fast and efficient calls for texting and greater Bluetooth capabilities. However, it also delivers some smartphone capabilities as well and has thousands of apps available for the smartphone customers. Then there is the Windows Mobile OS. This is a convenient for smartphone users who are reliant on various Microsoft technologies, and it is important to them to transport information from their mobile device to other applications, such as Microsoft computers. The OS offers Pocket Word and Excel applications, allowing users to open such apps without a conversion kit. Furthermore, it is able to sync with corporate Windows computers and other technologies using the one and only Windows Active Sync solution. This is very appealing to workers on the go. Then, finally, there's RIM's BlackBerry OS. This OS runs on all BlackBerry smartphones. It is a menu-driven operating system that has a very reliable browser and the most advanced email technology in the market, allowing users to have as many as 10 corporate or private email accounts on their phone at one time. Furthermore, it provides users with an intelligent keyboard system called BlackBerry SureType technology that assists users in becoming a typing pro. It's a good idea to evaluate each of these operating systems and what they offer to determine which one meets your needs the best. Then go out and actually test the phone and make sure you're comfortable with actually operating it. Next, we'll move on to discuss the physical features of the phone. So what does this entail? Well, in order for you to be satisfied with your smartphone choice, you must like its style, meaning the way it looks and feels. And you must be happy with features such as battery life, camera quality, and storage capacity. Style must be chosen based on your personal preference. Only you know what looks cool or feels right to you. When in doubt, buy the one that's cool to your friends. There's probably a reason why it's the most popular amongst your peers. Some features you can consider, though, are the size of the phone, touch screen versus a keyboard, color, and functional design, which could entail a flat surface phone versus a double-sided phone or a sliding phone. When looking at battery life, however, one can simply check the specs of the phone. People generally want a phone that gives them greater battery life. However, it's important to remember that the battery life is often based on your usage. Therefore, the more battery life you want to have, the more you may have to sacrifice luxuries such as speed and application usage. So battery life is not always the number one thing to take into consideration. However, it's still important. Then, of course, there is the camera. Just about every smartphone these days comes equipped with a camera. However, they vary in quality, ranging from 1.3 megapixels all the way up to 8.1 megapixels. When determining which is right for you, simply evaluate how often you'll be using your camera and how much extra you're willing to pay to get a higher quality camera. As they say, a higher quality camera comes at a higher quality price. Another feature to consider is how much storage does your phone have. There are two types of storage available in smartphones today. Typically, phones use external storage devices. However, a few phones have internal storage devices, such as the iPhone. Most of the new smartphones on the market today come standard with a 2 GB memory card. However, some offer some more. This may not be enough for some, and the advantage of having a phone that offers external memory is that you can easily upgrade your memory and expand it by simply buying a micro SD card or applicable other type of memory card and slide it into your phone to expand the memory. Internal memory, on the other hand, is not expandable, so when you're buying a phone, you must be sure that you have enough memory to store all your music and other media applications, and then a little bit extra just in case. Finally, we'll move on to everyone's favorite topic when choosing a smartphone, the apps market. Apps is short for applications, which are like software devices that allow you to customize your phone and give it greater usability. The availability of apps is based on the OS system that your phone runs on. Each OS system has its own set of apps to choose from, and they are not interchangeable between different OSs. Apple is currently the leader when it comes to app availability. Currently, the Apple Store has over 100,000 apps available to anyone who owns an iPhone, followed by Windows OS, which offers Windows Marketplace as their application store. It has over 40,000 apps available for customers as well. There are three main purposes for apps. 1, communication. 2, media purposes. And 3, business. As far as communication goes, pretty much all smartphones are on a relative playing field when it comes to instant messaging communication, known as IM. Although there may be slightly vary in how you use them, most phones offer communications such as MSN Messenger to communicate on the fly, instant messaging. The exception is the iPhone, which falls slightly behind with regards to instant messaging due to security purposes. However, where the iPhone lacks in communication technologies, it makes up for it with its extensive multimedia apps. It offers a wide variety of games, music, applications that currently dominates the smartphone market. That's not to say that other phones do not have other media apps as well. Apple just happens to be the leader in this case. Finally, people who use smartphones like to perform business tasks and applications. It's one more way to help them get their job done efficiently and effectively on the go. The phones or OS systems that tend to be more practical when it comes to business applications are the BlackBerry, which is said to have the best email capability in the business and runs spreadsheets and business apps as well. Windows phones and Symbian phones are also good at this. It all depends on what you plan on using the phone for. In concluding, it's clear to see that there are many great options in the market when it comes to choosing a smartphone. However, when it comes down to deciding how to choose a smartphone, remember to break down each category listed above, from radio technology to application software. Then decide which phone really satisfies your needs the most, and buy that phone. Although it can seem like a daunting task at first, if you simply break down what we discussed above, you will be successful in choosing a smartphone that satisfies all your needs. Thank you for your time and have a good night.